It's extremely important to have a clear mind, to have a purpose in your head, and to strive for that goal. To not take your foot off the gas, to always have a clear something in mind. But I'm not saying you should have everything figured out when you're young, because the truth is you shouldn't. And even if you try, you're probably not going to have it all figured out. But you have to have a sense of purpose, sense of clarity, because if you don't have that, then that's the root of all problems. That's how things lead on to something worse and then to even more bad stuff. So you have to have a purpose in mind. What do you truly care about? Who are you trying to impress? Think about this for a second. Are you trying to impress your family, the people around you? Or are you trying to improve yourself? Are you trying to impress your younger self? Are you in daily competition with other people? Or are you in daily competition with the version you were yesterday? Think about that and actually take time to reflect, because if you start comparing yourself to everyone around you, then you're going to be miserable. You're always going to see people that are doing better than you, and there's also always going to be people that are doing worse than you. But you just have to accept this simple fact and always compete with yourself. Try to be a better version of yourself. Don't get complacent. Always try your best as well, but don't pay attention to other people's progress, because realistically, who cares? You live your own life. You have one chance at this, and you should try to improve yourself as much as possible each and every single day. Every single day that doesn't go into improving an aspect of your life is a day wasted. It's a day of nothingness. And eventually these days of nothingness compound into a life of nothingness. And that's how depression starts, and you probably end up killing yourself when you're older. Now, I don't want to go down that route, but that's just the truth. So today I'm just going to talk about some ways to keep a clear head. Some lifestyle changes and some ways of living life do inevitably help to decrease the amount of negative thoughts that you have and just gear you into the right mindset, get you into the right flow and right state of mind to be able to do as much work as possible, win as much as possible in your daily life. I like calling this optimizing your life for success, which is putting systems in place in your everyday life, which will allow you to do the actions that are hard. A lot of actions people deem as hard are not actually that hard, or they just have the wrong systems in place, which makes them hard. Now, the first thing to having a clear mind is to reduce the amount of negative interactions you have each and every single day. Now, I'm not talking about avoiding hard things like messaging as many people as you can to try and land a client. You may get some negative interactions out of that, but that's okay. That's part of that process. But like, what I'm talking about is more the people around you and the things you consume every day. Because every day, inevitably, we will always consume content. We will always consume media. We are always fed things into our brain each and every single day, especially with the rise of social media and all this other stuff and garbage going on around the world. It is more important than ever to pay attention to what you are consuming each and every single day. Reduce the amount of negative interactions. Stop listening to music that makes you feel depressed. Stop listening to music that makes you feel angry. Only listen to music that optimizes your mood, gets you in the right type of energy to empower you, to like make you feel great about yourself. Or else, what's the point? You're hindering yourself if you're listening to things that are not worthy of your time. You shouldn't be listening to these shitty trash songs which just put your mood down and almost betray you're betraying yourself in a way. You're hindering your own progress. Stop listening to shit music. Cut it out. It's not helping you in any way. I don't know why people do this. And reduce the amount of negative interactions you have each and every single day with the people around you, because at the end of the day, they're not going to pay your bills. Who cares if Jimmy from school is laughing at your TikTok or at your post? Who the fuck is he? Like, take a moment to reflect. Who is the person that's laughing at me? What are they doing in their life? Are they successful? Do I want to be like them? Are they at a point in life which I want to get to? You have to take these things into account and note down who these people are, and then you can decide whether you want to listen to them or not. I decide whether I want to listen to someone. The way I do this is, if they are where I want to be in life, or if they've experienced it more than I have, then I'll most likely to listen to them. But if there are no one who's clearly not doing shit with their lives, and I'm clearly like a superior being to them, then don't even like take their opinion into account. Ignore them, ignore their presence, reduce your interaction with them. If they're trying to force themselves into your life, then just ignore them. Pretend they do not exist, that they are ghosts. And then eventually they'll stop. Because they will become a ghost. There are no ones. That's step number one. Cut out, limit negative interactions each and every single day, and optimize yourself and your mind for success. Don't consume degenerate content. Obviously, reduce porn. Don't watch porn. Terrible for your mind. And pay attention to the type of media and content which you're consuming each and every single day as well. That's gonna massively gonna affect the way you're thinking and the type of thoughts which you're having. Optimize your For You page. Like videos which improve your life. Like, follow creators which align with your goals, which align with your your views. And then you're going to start seeing changes to the way you think. Unfollow all the Instagram models which you follow. Unfollow all the negative people. Or like, if you get lustful seeing girls with big bums on Instagram, then just unfollow them. Like, it's not that hard. When you think about it, you're in control of everything. You just have to take the right action steps. Be smart about the way you use social media. It can either destroy you or make you choose. Now, step number 2, super simple. Start eating the right way. If you keep eating shitty carbohydrates, if you keep eating shitty food, bacon, pork, it's just not, you're not optimizing yourself for success. You're just encouraging belly aches. You're encouraging foggy mind, not being able to think properly. Eat the right foods and I promise you'll feel better. And because you're feeling better, you're going to have more positive thoughts. Think about it. If you eat foods which lower your energy, drain your energy, then you're just more likely to fall into all these bad habits. For example, have sugary cereal for breakfast. Then I feel all right for the first 2 hours, and then the sugar spike comes later down in the afternoon. And then I'm like, oh, and I'm on my phone scrolling. And then scrolling leads to X, which leads to porn, which leads to... Then it just keeps getting worse. Optimize yourself for success. Eggs, pancake, coffee, boom, power, power, power. Fast until dinner comes. Then you have a steak. Just fucking attack your day with the right attitude. Eat the right food. Your ancestors weren't eating fucking Cheerios. So why are you eating it? All this garbage, they promote it on purpose. They don't want you to think properly. They don't want you to think clearly. They don't want you to have a purpose, to be able to optimize yourself for success. They write on the labels, oh, this is healthy, high in protein, they say, high in whole grain fiber. It's all a lie, it's all a scam. Really do pay attention to what you're eating and try to keep it as close as possible to organic foods. Listen, like foods like eggs, lettuce, things which Mother Nature gave us. We need to consume that shit, bro. We need to eat what the earth has given us, not what these shitty companies have manufactured, these bullshit products, which are used to psy up us and keep us in this never-ending cycle of foggy mindset and bad habits. Just don't fall into it. Eat properly. And lastly, don't be lazy. Don't oversleep. Don't sleep in. I guess this one just can't be taught. You're going to have to realize this as a universal truth, as a hard truth. You can't oversleep. You can't have too many cheat meals. At some point, someone's going to have to tell you either you want it bad enough or you don't. You have to decide in your own mind. Do I want this bad enough or not? Do I want this body bad enough or not? Do I want to make more money bad enough or not? It's all in our hands. It's all in our control. It's all down to how bad we want it. If you had to get £100,000 within a year, or else one of your family members dies, I'm almost sure 90% of people would get there. But it's because of the urgency. You feel that urgency. You feel that need to make that money. Or else someone dies. That's the trick, right? You have to force yourself. You have to almost have this sense of fucking time's running out. Can't be lazy. This is why I don't understand when people stay up late and then wake up late. You're wasting your life. You're doing nothing with it. It's honestly horrible. And laziness is just never good in any way. Most lazy people I see are not only lazy, but they just have all these other bad habits associated with their life. They watch porn, they eat bad stuff. Being lazy is just not good in any sense. The most successful people I've met, they're all hard workers. They're all disciplined. They do this amount of sets at the gym. Always. No exceptions. Fuck being tired. Fuck the muscles aching. We're doing this many reps because that's how many we do every time. And that's how we're going to keep our physique. We're going to focus and work for this many hours because this is what's going to get us these results. We're going to study for 4 hours deeply because that's what's going to get us the best grades. It's not going to be, oh, let's all meet up at a library with some sweets and let's just chatter for half of the study session and not actually get any fucking studying done. And then they're crying because they didn't get the good grades. You have to understand, people, nothing in this life comes by luck. It's all down to the choices we make. And being lazy is one of the worst choices you can make, especially for mental clarity. You want to have clear mental purpose, clear drive, then being lazy is one of the worst things for this. I understand being lazy has no benefit at all. Imagine being young and being lazy. So much wasted potential. You're going to end up killing yourself later because you didn't actually take the chance. You didn't realize what the stakes were. So yeah, those are the 3 main steps to mental clarity, to feeling this sense of purpose. Now, as an additional tip, I will say meditate at the start of your day because you're just putting all your focus into one activity and you're just reconnected with your body. You're breathing in, you're expanding your lungs as soon as you wake up, and focus is going to one activity. It's not like when you're on TikTok and then you're scrolling every 5 seconds. No, that shit is cut out. You're going to feel much better throughout the day if you meditate. I can guarantee that. And you don't need more than 10 minutes each day. So don't tell me you can't fit 10 fucking minutes because you're a fucking liar. 10 minutes is all it takes each morning, and you're much less likely to get into doom scrolling or other high dopamine, cheap dopamine alternatives. Try meditation, it really works. But that's just an additional tip. Those were the 3 main mental clarity tips. If you enjoyed the video, obviously don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you boys later. Peace.